I don't even know where to start.
Or if I can even get this recording off of this little thing. There's so many things to talk about, but I don't know how to put it all into words. So, I can't sleep. I've been having trouble sleeping for a long time. I can't fall asleep or stay asleep. The few dreams I have are chaotic and vague, go from nothingness. I don't have nightmares. Sometimes my dreams get a little scary, or I wake up randomly, but never any nightmares. Just random chaos. And when I don't dream, I still get no peace. The backdrop of my slumber is nothing but everything. Every color, flashing lights, and patterns and noises all at once. The soundtrack, only harsh radio static. Sometimes I lay there for hours just thinking. I never run out of things to think about. Like how my head always hurts and my body's always achy and fatigued. And how life feels like a curse sometimes and a blessing other times. These past few months I haven't quite been so sure if I wanted to live. You know, it's just with the quarantine and everything, and with my country handling the virus, how awfully it has been, how our government's in shambles, there's so much hate, homophobia, transphobia, racism, so much hate and negativity in this world. I don't want to be here. And yet we're given chores and forced to go to school like we asked for this life. I know a lot of people sometimes wish they weren't born, but that's just my reality. Every hour of every day is spent thinking like that. I wish I had never been born. I can't quite say that specifically goes through my head very often, but you know, kind of just wish I had had the courage and taken the opportunity to end it before now. Well, not that I'm going to end it now. No, you see now, I have a reason. A reason just kind of forcing me to stay alive now. I love her, I really do, but it's really hard just pretending to be happy and acting like everything's okay. She knows about my problems, but I don't think she really understands how serious they are and how deep they go. Because when you hear someone admit that they're crazy, of course, you'll think they're joking, or that they're not. Because a crazy person doesn't know that they've lost their mind, right? Well, some of us do. Some of us still have enough of ourselves left to know that we're slipping. To feel ourselves just kind of losing our minds, and I don't know. I feel like it's a lot better for the people who don't know. The people who don't know that there's something seriously wrong with them. The people that don't have to deal with diagnoses and therapy and medication and all that crap. I wish I didn't know. Because if I didn't know, then I could just be chalked up as another random teen suicide because of loneliness or something like that. But now that I know, it's different. I don't want to become a statistic. Depression or psychosis or some shit like that, if it turns out. I know there's something wrong, but I don't know what the hell it is. I'll just sit here and listen to static sometimes. Just static. Just radio static. Because my little MP3 player can never really connect to any radios, especially this late at night. Radio static, and it hurts my ears, and it gives me a headache. But sometimes I just don't have it in me to listen to music. Music's my life. I sing so much. I used to play an instrument, clarinet. I was pretty good at it too. Permanent second chair. Always the first part. I didn't want to be section leader because I didn't want to have to be responsible for my classmates. I was good at it. I was good. I was a musician, you could say. I was in a school choir for a while. A couple years ago. Back when all the friends I knew were still, well, my friends, no matter how pathetic and awful they may seem now. I was always a soprano, even though I can sing lower than some of our altos. I have always been a soprano. My voice can go pretty high-pitched, I guess. Especially when I'm doing the screams in certain songs. Like Gomene Gomene. It's pretty easy for me to do, so I guess I had that going for me. Who am I kidding? I've got nothing going for me. I'm talking to a little plastic box in the middle of the night. Am I really gonna post this to YouTube? If I did, who would even watch it? No one's going to watch this. No one's going to see this. Unless I send somebody the video, nobody's going to bother listening to my incoherent ramblings. And even if I do, I bet they'll just wait 10 minutes and tell me they watched it, even though they didn't. Because that's just how people are. And that's why I hate people. So insensitive. Treating illness like it's a joke. Telling someone with clinical depression that they need to stop feeling sorry for themselves. What was I saying? Oh yeah. No one's going to find this channel. It's not going to be recommended to anyone. If anything, all I can hope for is that at some point, maybe even after I die, that some random YouTuber will stumble across my channel and it'll spark some crazy conspiracy theory or an investigation of sorts like Loro-chan did. Loro-chan and other YouTube channels. Can't remember which ones right now. Channels behind serious tragedies. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this. I just hope that my channel will be discovered one day. And that, you know, people will watch it. People will hear me talking like this. And realize that there's really something going on, you know? I'm not just some YouTuber doing this for attention. I'm not trying to share this with anyone. I just want to be heard. And to know that someone hears me. So I just keep on screaming but nothing really comes out. It's like the walls of this room are soundproof. Silently screaming. Always. Through my every action. Even if I don't say anything. Even if my voice hurts too much to really scream, I'm always screaming internally. It sounds ridiculous, but I really am just broken. I really want to be recognized. Like Roro-chan. Maybe I'll do something like her. I'm not sure yet. Maybe not quite as drastic. I'm not sure if I really want to die. I just want it to stop. I don't want to be happy. I don't. Really, that's asking too much of the world. I don't want to be happy. I just want to be okay. I just want to be able to live knowing that whatever is screwing up my brain, whatever is messing with my personality, making me change, making me hate things, making me want to hurt myself, isn't going to destroy my life. It's already destroying my life. I just want to live past the age of 20, you know? I bet I wouldn't even make the news. Even in this small little city, town, whatever you call it, this place I live, I wouldn't make the news. Not even a word, I bet. Not a sentence talking about that teen that tragically killed themselves. Just nothing. FBI erasing me from existence like they did Roro-chan. And all the other tragedies we haven't heard about because the same thing happened to them. I bet I wouldn't get a tribute song. Who am I kidding? Nobody would make something for some shitty YouTuber like me. I'm not a live streamer naming live streams weirdly sexual titles to get older people to watch it and to just get views and crap like that like Roro-chan. Nah, I'm just making videos, uploading my terrible singing, and just, why are people watching it? Why am I getting any views at all? This channel's a complete train wreck. If you're still listening this far in the video, well, first off, you're crazy. The second, thanks, I guess. There's so much more I could say, but I don't want to go on like a 20-minute rant. How long's this been going? 13.5 minutes already? No wonder my throat feels so dry and scratchy. Bye for now, I guess.